Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would share with you guys my favorite peachy coral tone summertime blushes. I absolutely love peach and coral shades this time of year, and I had mentioned that I had just been reaching for my coral blushes over and over again a couple videos ago, and a lot of you commented that you were doing the same and that they were some of your favorite shades as well. So I figured, why not do a whole video where we can just discuss our favorite peachy coral summertime blushes. So please make sure to leave a comment and let each other know, let me know what your favorite blushes within this category are. And let's get into it. Starting with the blush that I have on my cheeks right now. If you follow me on Snapchat, I have been talking about this nonstop. It's one of the newest members of my blush family. So this is MAC's Modern Mandarin, and I picked mine up from the new Vibe Tribe collection from MAC. If you weren't able to get your hands on that collection though, no worries, it is part of their permanent line. It blends effortlessly. It's quite light when you just swatch it once, but it's definitely a color that you can build up. So I think it would be, really flattering on a variety of skin tones. It is so friggin' pretty. I kind of overdid it. I did my makeup like several hours ago, and then I just touched this up before I turned on the camera, and I kind of went a little nuts. I'm aware it is a little intense on my cheeks right now, but I gotta admit, I am kind of loving it. I just think it's such a pretty shade, perfect for this time of year, and just a beautiful, beautiful color, like I said, for a variety of skin tones. I'll link as many of these as I can below for you guys as well, but this is definitely a keeper in my collection. I love it. Okay, moving along, let's talk about a nice drugstore option. This is a blush from Milani that I've talked about time and time again. It's one of my all-time favorite makeup items, period. It is Milani's Luminoso, and it is just the most beautiful, light, sort of peachy, luminous blush. It really does just light up your face. It makes your cheeks just glow, and it gives you this very youthful, like, lit from within look. It is extremely pretty, long wearing. Every time I put this on my cheeks, I feel like I'm wearing something very luxe, but it is very affordable option. I love the Milani baked blushes, and this one is definitely my favorite from the entire line. If you don't have it, I definitely recommend picking it up. I think it would work again for a variety of skin tones. If you're lighter like me, you're gonna get more of that peachy tone, but if you're in the medium to dark range, it's going to give you just a really nice glow, and it's just so stinking pretty. I absolutely love it. So next, I do have an option from ColourPop. This is actually an eyeshadow that doubles as a blush, so that's kind of cool in itself. I love when you can multitask with products. This is in the shade Cheeky, and just take a look at this. This blush has actually a little bit of iridescence, which makes it just super pretty. Oh my gosh, I just love this shade. It looks kind of like dewy and luminous and iridescent on your cheeks. Super pretty. I will say I don't talk a whole lot about ColourPop products on my channel because both times that I have ordered from the company here in Canada, or sorry, had them shipped to me here in Canada, I have had issues with them breaking. They are very fragile, and so I just think it's just like, they don't fare well with that long journey over the border. Multiple products that I've ordered have been damaged, but if you do receive them in one piece, they are beautiful. I mean, this is a gorgeous shade, so I did want to shout it out. Just be wary that they are fragile, and sometimes they do get damaged in shipping, but I have to say the quality of the products and the colors are phenomenal. Next up, another new member of my family. I actually bought this at the same time I bought the MAC Modern Mandarin, so they're kind of like little blush siblings. This is a new release from Too Faced, and it is their Sweetheart Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Sparkling Bellini. And I showed this in a recent haul, but oh my goodness, do you see that? You've got 3 different kind of peachy shades there, and these are stunning. Especially, I just like mixing them all together. I will say this definitely has some glitter in it, so you need to be a little careful. You want to use just a very light hand so you're not, applying too much of the glitter. I don't get like a ton of the glitter when I'm, make sure to do this one and just tap it. It's not one that I would, really pile on, because then, you probably will end up looking like a disco ball. But just these three shades together are so pretty. Definitely a big fan of this, and I had to mention it. Just be aware that there is some glitter, but if you're okay with that, which I'm okay with as long as I'm a little bit cautious when I'm applying it, I think it is just a stunning blush. Okay, next up, let's talk about one that's a little more luxe, a little more high-end. This is the only Chanel blush that I own, and I've talked about it several times. This is in the shade Jersey, and this is what I would describe as sort of a nude peach. Oops, I'm opening the wrong side. So here it is. It is just a beautiful, beautiful everyday peachy nude. When I first saw this in the pan at the store, I was a little nervous because it was super shimmery looking, but when the girl applied it to my cheeks, I was like, oh, okay, this is totally fine. Somehow the shimmer just really doesn't transfer to the skin in a harsh way at all. It just looks very natural and very, very pretty. Just a really pretty everyday blush, and if you're looking to splurge on something, in my opinion, this would be one of those products to definitely splurge on. Two more to share with you guys. Next up, I have a pick from Becca. This is one of their luminous blushes, one of the newer ones that they just released, and I really do love these individual blushes from Becca, and this is in the shade Snapdragon. Now this is kind of unique in that it's kind of a corally red shade. I love it. It's a little bit more vibrant. It will pack a punch. You can definitely build it up to be quite intense, but I like that because I think it's then more suitable for a variety of skin tones. I can definitely wear it on my lighter skin, but if you are in the medium to dark range, you can build it up and definitely get a really nice color payoff as well. It is a little bit shimmery. It's definitely luminous, very glowy, very pretty, and again, it lasts all day. I really do love the formula of these particular blushes. I'm a fan. Okay, last but not least, I do have one pick from Makeup Geek. This is my little Makeup Geek palette. I have a crack in it. Okay, the one that I wanted to point out to you guys today is right here. Let me pop it out. This is called Summer Fling, and it's just a really beautiful matte coral shade. It is slightly more orange than some of the other ones that I've shown you. I'm okay with that. I kind of like those tangerine shades. I think they're really pretty in the summer. Here it is. It's definitely, again, an intense color that you can build up. For me, I need to use just a very light hand with this. But again, it's gonna work for a variety of skin tones because you can build up the intensity however much you want. That I love when products are so pigmented that you're really in control of how much color payoff you want. And this is definitely one of those products. So again, this is Summer Fling. I really do like the Makeup Geek blushes. I've got a few of them here, and you know, I reach for them not as much as I should. I kind of put them in my drawer and forget about them, but now that they're out, I'm gonna leave them here because they're just really pretty and they wear well, they blend well. I like them. Guys, so that is it for my favorite coral peachy blushes for summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I would love if you left a comment and let me know, let each other know what your favorite blushes within this sort of category are. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.